connect the glue stick on the top of this. So it's going to be like out this way, and they just glue on the sides. S.E.E.K Foundation is a nonprofit, and it's a nonprofit that teaches children how to build products through after-school STEM services. So it's going to be 3 kids per group, and a product can be anything. It can be lip balm, it can be lotion, so anything that can produce an actual tangible item, that's what a product is. And so we want kids to be able to use something that they like and take that information and generate a product and hopefully learn the specific skills through that.
They're more excited for this than school.
The necessity was based on my own experience. Even working as a teacher in Miami-Dade County, and while I was there, I noticed that the kids were doing like a lot of paperwork, a lot of book work, and so when I would come in with these different activities, they would look forward to doing something different. In addition to that, I noticed that when you give kids hands-on learning, or just people in general, you tend to learn the information in a different way, and it sticks with you longer, and you're able to grasp the vocabulary that come along with it. And from there, I knew I needed to do more for especially minorities and children of color based on the research that I started doing after I started getting more involved as a science teacher. If you can hear me, clap once, clap twice, keep going. For me, it's very important to get minorities involved in STEM or STEAM because, one, there's not enough of us involved in it. So today we are going to make flashlights using recycled material. 2, the world is constantly changing with technology. In order for minorities to get those jobs in technology, they need to be exposed to it. And being exposed to it comes to resources, which is always the biggest issue. And number 3, just so that minorities can see a different perspective of people in STEM. A lot of times when we think of science, my high school teacher was an old white man with the lab coat. So the stereotypes, we want to break the stereotypes so that they can see, oh wow, she has her own business teaching kids how to make and build stuff. I can do this too. So it's very important that they see it, they get involved in it, and hopefully they'll take that and become something in the field of science, technology, engineering, mathematics, and if you want to do STEAM, add the arts. I'm going to go over the engineering part. So STEAM-tastic Saturday, 1, you can expect a specific skill and content in STEAM education, whether it's a topic in science, they're using a piece of technology like how they use the soldering device. If they're using engineering, if they're creating something on their own without any help, but they're just using their own creative mind.
Mom, I got it!
And so whenever you come to our STEAM-tastic Saturday, you can expect innovation, you can expect a fun time, you can expect to see parents working with the kids. You can expect to see everyone just learning something new and making new friends and just living it up.
Let's try again. One more.
And it's like sometimes I have to tell the parents, like, excuse me, could you let him do? It's like, why can't we have fun too? And that's the goal. Like, if you like, science can be so fun, and a lot of times you have teachers that want to do the fun stuff, but they're being restricted. Or you have teachers that know the content, but they don't know how to deliver it. And this is what I want to create. So when they're taken away, they're going to remember that experience. And if I say with that experience, I was like, okay, how did that light come on? We use a simple circuit with a simple series, and we use the current. It was an open current, or was it a closed current? Like, giving them that vocabulary. We're talking about the battery. How much voltage was it? How much did it have? It had 9 V, so that means it was 9 voltage in the battery. So the kids can pick up those vocabulary words when they have that experience. Like, oh yeah, I remember doing that. We had a battery, we had some wires, we had an LED light bulb that was really bright. We had this thing that get really hot, which is a soldering device. But they may say this thing that get really hot. But if I say that's a solder, they'll remember that. So, and they can make that connection. So if they were to take an assessment, they'll remember that experience and they'll be able to answer the question. So when I hear kids say they wake up on a Saturday morning when they can sleep in, watch cartoons, play with their cellular devices or whatever, to come out and say, Mom, you gotta take me to this STEAM-tastic event, that makes me smile. Like, money cannot pay for that. It's because it's letting me know that I'm impacting someone.